And we're all about creating a business here that's not going to rule your life. We want it to be something that you can get more done, but maybe work less, but still make more money, but still be able to accomplish the fulfillment factors and the definite major purpose that you have for yourself without it just being a job that you create. And a big part of doing that is making it into a system that can be outsourced, that's repetitive, that can be streamlined, that can be automated. And we started doing that some with the coaching course, but because it was like this one big, kaboom, and then a few months later, we try to remember everything that we did in the last launch, and we'd kind of have some systems put in place. But when you've got this thing that's just turning every month to month, and new people are coming in month to month, and those same people are staying month to month, then it not only does it force you to have to make this into systems so you can take it on, stay on top of it and automate everything, but it just makes it easier to do so because it's this constantly churning thing, and so you can split test and try new things, and you just have this constantly on platform, a constantly on business system that you can be trying new things with and automating, rather than once or twice a year when you do a big launch trying to streamline it. So we found that in the last few months of having the Academy up, we've gotten more organized than ever with Internet Business Mastery, again, partly because we have to, but because we've got this thing that is so just conducive to doing that. And so we've made lots of procedure lists and been able to hand lots of elements over to VAs, virtual assistants, and they can just expect every week we need you to post this stuff. And so they get into a system because it's just something that's constantly going, and they know every week we're going to hand them this stuff that they need to edit, that they need to transcribe, that they need to post, or whatever the case may be. And there's lots of great solutions out there for automating this kind of a business model, for automating the various aspects of membership sites, and we've been integrating those into our system and using a number of collaborative systems and solutions online to keep this membership site moving along smoothly. And it has, we have gotten it to a point over the last while of taking less of our time, but still making more money for us.
All right, number 5. Multiplies the value you deliver without you having to do anything. So let's say in the Academy, there's certain things that we put out every week and that we do. There's content, interviews, all sorts of different things that we do. But the great thing is there's all sorts of value that happens because of the members. So for instance, in the Academy, there's a Skype mastermind that was started by a member. So there's a Skype chat room that's always open that the members are in, that they can ask each other questions live at any time during the day. So every once in a while, I'll actually go in and look and see what's going on and see what they're asking, and maybe even, pop in and answer a question here or there. But like somebody just started that. That wasn't even something we thought of. And now all the members are getting the value from that. And we don't even have to run it. It's run by somebody else in there. Now, we also have over a dozen in-person mastermind groups started all around the world. So we'll go into the forums, and these guys said, hey, I'm here in Denver. I'm in England. I'm over here. Is anybody else here? And then they find other people, and they meet up and get together. And I actually went to the San Diego meetup group from the Academy about a week and a half ago. And I think there's, 4 or 5 guys that happen to actually live down here in San Diego. And we got together and had coffee for a couple hours and talked all about internet business. Now, that's something that they're going to keep doing. And the whole time we're talking, somebody puts up a problem and goes, oh, God, I can't figure out how to do this. And then everybody helps them. Or I'm going to try and launch this. How should I do it? And everybody helps them. And it's an incredible thing that was just started. That's part of the group that we don't have to set up and say, hey, people in Denver, all of you go meet here. The actual members do that themselves. Now, also something that happens is challenges are issued that motivate people to take action and succeed. So within the forum, sometimes different members will put up, hey, we want to, I challenge you that in the next 30 days, you have this done. And then a bunch of people jump on board, and they're all helping and challenging each other to do more stuff. Again, that's not something that we set up. The members actually challenge each other to do that. And another thing is questions are answered daily in the mastermind community. So what happens is more advanced members will help the beginners all the time. This is happening constantly, and I love seeing that.
And we all just have different strengths and things too. And so, somebody maybe has done something really cool with email marketing, but, somebody else is brand new at starting their email list. And so, or it's really cool because people from whatever their current background is, like we have members joining who are starting to try wanting to start a business of their own, but they happen to be accountants. That's what they do in their day job. And so, if somebody in the mastermind community asks a question about finances, here's this person who's an accountant in their day job, and they jump in and answer the question. Or so it's just so cool because now it's a pooling of all the strengths and experiences and background that everybody has, and so obviously you're able to all benefit more greatly that way.
Yeah, and the great thing is we don't have to do anything but provide the place for this to happen. So we've got the Academy, and we have the mastermind community within the Academy, and we provide that place, and it just took off from there. Everybody helping each other and all these things happening.
I mean, these are incredible things that have gotten done without us having to even lift a finger. I mean, we launched the Academy, but sure, we thought, hey, we'd like to make it formalized some way for people to drive traffic to each other or whatever. But there's only so much that we can do. Again, a limitation of our time. Yet somebody just organically out of, like we mentioned earlier, jumped in and said, "Hey, let's start this thing, this Academy traffic machine, and we'll help drive social media traffic to each other." And everyone's jumped on board and said, "Yeah, I'd like to be part of that. Okay, let's decide what it's going to be and how it's going to work." And that's time that we haven't had to spend to help people build their businesses. They're just doing it to help each other. So obviously, we're exponentially reaching the efforts and energy that we have to reach this definite major purpose of helping people, put their business together and succeed in escaping the 9 to 5. That's just being magnified, 10 times or even more, because people have a place to make these things happen and to make their, pull things together and organize them and interact as a community, without actually having to take up any of our time or our energy. But we get to see all this happening. And so it's just, fabulous to see that value that people receive just multiply out. And then that returns to us and just the fulfillment that we get out of our definite major purpose of helping people getting reached. And I'm trying really hard not to use the word synergy because I hate that word. All right. Number 6, reason that we love membership sites is that it allows you to offer recurring affiliate commissions. So affiliate sales are a great way, getting affiliates to sell your stuff. And very basically that means, somebody signs up to be an affiliate for your product or your service. They go out and they recommend it through their site or to their friends, anybody who they refer through a link or whatever, and who buys, then you pay a small commission to them. Well, if you've got something where people are paying you monthly to be part of a site or to receive a certain service, well, then you can afford to pay your affiliates a portion of that every month. And that's a very enticing thing to affiliates, especially to some of these very talented, what we call super affiliates. They love the things that pay them again and again and again. Because again, they just have to do something once, refer somebody once, and then it can continue to pay them over the next year or 2 years or however long somebody's a member of the Academy. So, being able to, by receiving recurring income, you can pay recurring income.
All right. And the 7th reason that membership sites are our favorite type of product and income stream is that a membership site allows you to leverage your most powerful of influences, social proof. So here, members of the community actually help each other succeed, and they share their success stories with each other and are very willing to give you testimonials. So they love telling each other about what, successes they're having because of your membership site, and they're absolutely willing to give you testimonials. We've had everything from video, audio, and even written testimonials because they absolutely love what's going on inside.